What if your bad mood, your sudden anxiety, or that wave of exhaustion that hits out of nowhere had nothing to do with stress and everything to do with your blood sugar? Yes, the same blood sugar you probably only think about in the context of diabetes. But here's the part almost no one tells you. Your blood sugar is the quiet puppeteer behind your emotions. Every rise, every dip, every crash changes the way you feel long before you even notice it. Think of it like this. Your brain runs on glucose the way your phone runs on battery. But unlike your phone, when the battery drops, you don't shut down. You turn emotional, irritated, foggy, anxious without a reason, hungry, but not for food, for control. And the wildest part? It doesn't take a donut or a dessert to trigger it. Sometimes it's your morning coffee on an empty stomach. Sometimes it's the healthy granola bar that spikes you like a firework. Sometimes it's simply skipping a meal, because your body isn't dramatic, it's responsive. And every tiny shift in blood sugar is a chemical message that reshapes your mood, your focus, and the way you move through your day. Most people never connect the dots, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's what most people never realize. Your brain can't store energy, not even for a minute. So when your blood sugar drops, even slightly, it triggers an immediate neurochemical alarm. Not a dramatic one, a subtle one, a tightness in your chest, a sudden irritability, that vague feeling that something's off, even when everything is fine. Because glucose isn't just fuel, it's the foundation of emotional stability. When blood sugar spikes too fast, insulin surges to correct it. Glucose is cleared rapidly, the brain senses an energy deficit, and the survival system activates. The amygdala fires, cortisol rises, adrenaline trickles in. You call it anxiety, overthinking, or a bad day. But it wasn't your mindset, it was your chemistry trying to protect you. To the brain, a drop in glucose feels like danger. So it heightens your senses, increases heart rate, and makes you reactive. Not because you're unstable, but because your blood sugar is. And here's the key. The foods that spike glucose, the fastest trigger the deepest emotional swings. Not hours later, minutes, a muffin, a bowl of cereal, a fruit-heavy smoothie. They lift your blood sugar and your mood quickly, then drop them just as fast, leaving you tired, foggy, restless, or suddenly emotional. This isn't weakness. This is physiology. And once you see the pattern, you notice it everywhere, in your mornings, in your cravings, in the 3 p.m. crash, in the moments you don't feel like yourself, because blood sugar speaks through sensations, through impulses, through emotions. We simply never learned to listen. Every meal you eat either stabilizes that system or destabilizes it. Food isn't just nutrition, it's biochemical instruction. Each bite sends signals to your hormones, and some foods send the wrong ones. Refined sugar, white flour, sweetened drinks, pastries, breakfast cereals, even healthy oat lattes or fruit juices. They send glucose soaring so quickly your brain can't regulate the fall. Insulin spikes, glucose drops, and suddenly you're not you anymore. You're reacting to the neurochemical crash. Irritable, unfocused, tired but wired, craving anything to feel balanced again. And the twist? It's not just junk food, orange juice, grapes, sushi rice, gluten-free snacks, clean energy bars. Your body doesn't care about the label. It cares about the glucose load. The bigger the spike, the harder the crash. So what you experience isn't lack of willpower, or a personality flaw, or hormones acting up. It's a metabolic roller coaster you didn't know you were on. Every spike trains your brain to crave more. Not out of addiction, but out of survival. Your sweet tooth is instinct. Your moodiness is misread biology. Your body isn't dramatic. It's intelligent. And every symptom is a signal telling you exactly what it needs. If certain foods create emotional volatility, others create biochemical stability. Because the body isn't looking for perfection, it's looking for steady fuel. And the most powerful stabilizers are simple. Fiber, It slows glucose absorption, prevents sharp spikes, and keeps your brain supplied with consistent energy. Oats, legumes, vegetables, chia, flax. Protein. It anchors your meals, moderates glucose response, and reduces the rapid rises that trigger mood swings. Eggs, tofu, beans, fish, nuts. Healthy fats. They stabilize digestion and extend energy release, protecting you from crashes. Avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds. Magnesium-rich foods. They support insulin sensitivity and calm the nervous system. Spinach, pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate. Omega-3s. They reduce inflammation that amplifies emotional reactivity and improve neuronal communication. Walnuts, flax, algae, or fish oils. Polyphenols. They improve glucose control and protect cells from oxidative stress. Berries, green tea, cocoa. These foods don't just balance blood sugar, they create neurological calm. They smooth your emotional baseline, sharpen focus, and reduce the chemical swings that feel like personality shifts. Because when glucose is stable, your mood is stable. Your mind is clearer. Your reactions are yours again, not your biochemistry. This isn't a diet, it's metabolic support for your emotional brain. And the shift often begins with one simple change: pairing carbs with fiber, protein, or fats, so your body receives fuel the way it was designed to, slowly, steadily, safely. Your nervous system feels it, your mood reflects it, your entire day changes with it. When you start supporting your blood sugar, something subtle but powerful happens. Your mind quiets, your energy evens out, your emotions return to their natural rhythm. Not because you fixed yourself, but because you finally gave your biology the conditions it needed to feel safe. Your body was never the problem. It was the message. And every spike, crash, craving, and mood shift was your brain asking for steadiness. When you feed it stability, it responds with clarity. If this helped you understand your body differently, write clarity in the comments. And share this with someone who needs gentler days. And stay with Healma Lab, because your physiology is wiser than you think, and learning its language is the beginning of feeling like yourself again.